experiences, okay? I don't know if God gave you a vision, a literal vision, if you just have a vision of what your future looks like, or if you just have an inner knowing, a deep inner knowing that you are just meant for more than what this world has offered you thus far. But there have been people around you, and most likely these people are friends or family members or just people that you've known for most of your life, okay? And they're literally like sitting around mocking you, calling you crazy because you're not rooted the way that they are. Maybe there's a generational gap. Maybe you just have different lifestyle, differences, and okay, I'm parking. But the fact of the matter is that there's something where there's a gap, where these people that are in your life feel like because they're older or because they've experienced XYZ, that makes them the master of life. And they know what it is that you should be doing. And there's something that a very good friend of mine said to me once, and it's always stuck with me. But if you don't like the way a person's life looks, then you probably shouldn't take advice from them. Yeah, hard truth 101. Unless you want your life to look like theirs. That's pretty much what it boils down to, because what works for some people and what makes some people happy is not going to make everybody happy. And what is meant for them is not meant for you. So if somebody tells you, oh, you need a traditional 9-to-5, or oh, you need to be focused on this, bitch, what? No, I'm focusing on me and what makes me happy. I am focusing on my relationship with the Creator, with Spirit, with Source, with God. That's all that matters. And if you don't like that, that's fucking tough, bro. And if you're gonna throw negative energy at me because my life doesn't fit your blueprint, adios. I don't know what to tell you, because I'm not gonna sit around. You don't need to sit around and let other people dictate to you how you should be living your life. And you want to know, this keeps being proven to me time and time again, 414 on the timer, that when you are spiritual, not religious, when you are spiritual, because to me there's a difference. I read once that spirituality is freedom and religion is restriction. And I am not against anybody who is religious. I was brought up Pentecostal. My Nana is a licensed minister, and I love God very much. I just don't practice the way or worship the way that traditional Christians do. And my opinion is, this is my opinion, that as long as you're loving God, it shouldn't matter. And if you claim to be a Christian and you see somebody is being a good person and doing right by themselves, by the people around them, right by their children, what do you up in arms about? Because they're not doing it the same way you are? Because in my opinion, that's crap. Okay? But what I was, back to the point was, 9 times out of 10, for me, when it comes to manifesting, God, Spirit, Source, has a literal doctorate in making the impossible possible. God loves the underdogs. He loves to make an example out of people who are going through it and walking through faith so that he can bring them to the top, just so they can turn around and say, yeah, I did that. 6:09 on the timer. And you can too. You can do it too. This is how I did it. Okay? You literally have to ignore your entire 3D reality and all the people in it, at least the negative parts. Because the more consistently you stay within that happy little vortex, the easier things become to magnetize to you. I just got a notification. Thank you, Spirit. Okay? The more consistent you are with staying in your happy vortex, the more magnetized you become, and your reality on the external begins to change. Now, it takes a lot of work to get to that point of consistency, and God doesn't want perfection, okay? Because God knows that we are a spirit having a human experience, and that we are still human and we will make mistakes, okay? It's about consistency. Consistency is the name of the game today, okay? Thank you so much for joining me. If this message resonated with you, please drop me a comment. And if you like this content, please come back and see me. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.